All right, so we're going to be taking a look at a cotangent graph, cotangent of x. And we're going to be using the unit circle to once again generate some points to see how this cotangent function behaves. So cotangent of theta, cotangent of an angle, is equal to the cosine divided by the sine. And we're going to start with our quadrantal angles. Okay, so specifically at 0, the cotangent, cosine divided by sine, that's going to be 1 over 0, which is undefined. At pi over 2, 0 divided by 1 is just 0. At pi, negative 1 divided by 0, undefined. And at 3 pi over 2, 0 over negative 1, 0. So let's just plot those points and see what pops here. So this is the x-axis represents the angle. Even though it's cotangent of x, x is still the angle measurement. And so what did we say? At 0, this thing is now undefined. So I actually have an asymptote at 0. So let's just see if I can turn this into an asymptote. All right, at where's the other undefined? Pi. Pi, it's undefined. And then obviously at 2 pi, it's going to be undefined. At pi over 2, over here at pi over 2, we saw that the cotangent was 0. At 3 pi over 2, 0. All right, well, not enough. Not enough to tell me exactly how this graph is behaving. Is it increasing? Is it decreasing? So we're going to go to some other key angles. Pi over 4, 3 pi over 4, 5 pi over 4, 7 pi over 4. Specifically looking at cotangent, cosine divided by sine. Cotangent is 1 at pi over 4. Cotangent is negative 1 at 3 pi over 4. Positive 1 at 5 pi over 4. And negative 1 at 7 pi over 4. Plotting these points, here's pi over 4, 3 pi over 4, 5 pi over 4, and then 7 pi. All right, so at pi over 4, and there's 1, here's negative 1. All right, so at pi over 4, it's at 1. At 3 pi over 4, negative 1. 5 pi over 4, we said was 1. 7 pi over 4, negative 1. And we've seen enough cotangent graphs to know how this thing is going to behave now. It's going to hug the asymptote, and it's going to cross at pi over 2. This one hugs the asymptote, crosses at 3 pi over 2. And so we can see just by graphing some key angles where the asymptotes are at, and we see that the graph is now decreasing. A good exercise for you to do would be to try the tangent graph. Take a look at the angles on the unit circle and try to generate a tangent.